Namaste, and welcome to Mindfulness Moment. Coming here, arriving into your body, this is really the practice of mindfulness, of being right here and now in the moment. And sometimes, right, our moments are very calm and open and spacious, and at other times they can be quite tumultuous, a lot happening. And how can we stay even in all of that? And this is what this practice is really truly about. It's the practice of being here now and finding center, finding balance, finding harmony with what is, so that we don't get bowled over when big waves of energy come to us, and or we don't just kind of lie back and surrender completely, which is a good idea, but not surrender in a way that is not harmful or is harmful to us, but in a way that we actually move into the flow, So that's what we'll be doing in this moment together. So go ahead and sit up nice and tall. You can sit on the ground. You can sit in a chair if that's a preferred seat for you today. And start to just feel your body, feel your breath. Let your shoulders roll way up to your ears and then back and down and away. You can do this a few times. Roll your shoulders way up. Take a deep breath here and exhale and release. On your in-breath, go ahead and float your arms very slowly and mindfully up towards the sky. Go slow, go slow, go slow. Arms are reaching up to the sky. You can turn your palms forward and just pause for a moment here and feel how strong, right? The body, the belly, the energy moving from the floor of the pelvis. You feel the breath in the body. Drop the left hand down onto the ground and then take the stretch. The right arm is going way up and over. And this is a great place to practice, right? To practice. You feel the resistance as you're stretching. Can you then begin to surrender? Can you let go? And can you feel the flow? Can you feel the flow of energy? Come back up. Reach, reach, reach. Lift, lift, lift. Maybe you're a little tense or tight at your shoulders. So just notice that as you're moving. Welcome, welcome all. And then stretch the body, reaching, stretching back out a bit. And then take a moment to just surrender into the stretch. See what happens as you just breathe. You might notice that you begin to soften and the body can move just a little bit further. So come back up with the arms to the center, deep breath. And then let's go again. Go to the left side. The right arm is way up and over. Breathing in, breathing out. Come back up to the center. Arms are lifted to the sky. And then up and over to the other side you go. Flowing with the energy. Breathing in and breathing out. Good. And then come back. Keep your arms out there for a moment. Just start to circle the arms. Circle the arms. You can drop your chin to your chest. Many of us feel a little tension right at the top of the shoulders, especially if we work with our computers. We're kind of hunched over all day long. Just feel that energy. Breathing, breathing, breathing. Good. Go ahead and drop your hands down. If you have a chair, you can just drop your hands down on the chair. Extend your legs forward. So you can do this if whatever seat you happen to be in. And right here, I'm going to dig my heels into the ground, putting my hands on the top of the knees. And we're going to do a little seated cat and cow. So inhale, you go forward. Your chest is open. Kind of hinge at the waist. Feel the stretch in the lower back and then round back. Inhaling forward. Deep breath. Beautiful. Exhaling round. Nice full breath. Inhale, flow forward. As you do that, get the stretch in through the back of the legs, in through the lower back area. And again, in this just kind of mindful movement, notice areas that you are resistant. Notice as you move here, maybe that forward bend. Maybe as you roll back, there might be some areas that have a little bit of tightness or tension. And just begin to observe that. Good. Use your breath. Now we're going to float the arms back up to the ceiling. Keep your legs as they are, no matter what your seat is. And then exhale. We're going to go forward, reach around. You can grab the outer edges of your feet, your ankles, look forward, take a deep breath in. And then as you exhale, go ahead and drop your head, your chest, everything soft, and just let go. Breathing in and breathing out. Deep and clear with your breath. Full breath in the body. And then go ahead and slowly roll yourself back up. Roll yourself back up. You can shrug your shoulders, and then we're going to come onto our hands and knees. So take a moment to transition, right? And drop down here, knees on a blanket if you're working on the floor or on your yoga mat. And then let's go ahead and let's start to flow here, cat and cow. So you look forward, your chest is open, and exhale, rounding. So we use the practice, right? We use the practice, the inhalation. You're very energetic, inviting the breath in. And then there's the deep release. You can empty that breath out through your mouth. Inhaling, look forward, tuck your toes under. Exhaling, round. A few more just like this. Inhaling forward, deep breathing. Exhale, round. And inhaling, coming forward. We're going to take a twist now. So hands and knees, you're very organized here. If you're still standing, that's okay too. You can be standing in a Tadasana. Go ahead and lift as if you're lifting the left shoulder up to the sky. Left shoulder lifts first, the whole openness of your chest, and then the left arm all the way up to the sky. A deep and clear breath. Bring that left arm way forward. Reach it forward. Turn your palm out and the thumb will touch the ground. Inhale, come back up. That hand is reaching. The palm is still facing out. And then go ahead and take your arm way back towards your hip. Let's do that again. You up to the top and then fall, reaching it way forward. Come back up to the center. A flow of breath. The arm goes back, and then go ahead and weave that arm. You're going to weave it underneath your right arm. Your left ear can soften down onto the ground, and you can breathe deeply. Let's increase this stretch by bringing your right arm forward, but pulling the right hip back. So you get a good stretch through the whole side body here. Lots of breath. Deep breathing. Can you feel the flow? Now we're kind of twisted and bound here. Can you feel the flow of energy? Good. Use your breath. We're going to unwind. That right hand comes back underneath your shoulder. The left hand returns back underneath the shoulder, and go ahead and flow in cat and cow. Inhaling forward. Exhaling round. Inhaling forward, fill up. And exhaling and round, let go. Good, use your breath. Let's take the other side. So as you start to twist here, think of the whole right shoulder opening to the sky, the shoulder, the chest, all the whole openness in the chest. That right arm lifts up to the sky, big stretch there, big stretch. Bring that right arm forward. The palm is facing out. The thumb will touch the ground. Go ahead and lift it back up to the center. It goes back towards your hip. So you're getting a really nice rotation in the shoulder joint in the top of the chest. Bring that arm forward again, back up to center. I can feel the heat building as I'm doing this. Exhaling. Good. One more time. The arm goes up. And now we're going to weave that arm underneath the left armpit. The right shoulder drops down onto the ground. And then take your time. You can increase the stretch by walking that left hand way forward and pulling the left hip back. And lots of breath. Inhaling and exhaling. How do you feel, right? Does the body feel harmonious in this bound shape, this shape that is a bit awkward, right? So we're practicing. Feel the breath. Good. Left hand comes back underneath your shoulder. Your right hand is underneath your shoulder. And let's again explore the movements of cat and cow, getting into your spine, opening up. Let's do a little circling into the hips. So you can keep your toes tucked here. That will give you a good stretch through the tops of the feet, through the bottoms of the feet. Just stretching, circle one direction, take the hips in the opposite direction. Nice deep breathing. We're gonna lift that left leg up and then just bring it forward. So you're stepping it forward. Your hands will be on the inside of your foot, right? Your hands are on the inside of your foot. And then you can push forward and back here. You can push forward and back. If you're still standing, you can simply just take a lunge. Your foot can come forward there and just move forward and back. Move forward and back. Good. Stretch through the back, through the front. Bring the left hand on top of your thigh and then bring the right hand to meet it. And now push, be intentional about this. You're pushing the thigh bone down and then pull it back. So we push it down first, then we invite it to move back into the hip socket. And then again, you can push forward and move back a bit, push forward and move back. Float the arms out to the side and then gently interlace your hands or place your hands on your back body if the interlace is not available. Roll your shoulders up and back and then lift your chest. Whoa, beautiful. Feel that shape. You can move your head and neck a bit. Good stretch here through the upper chest, your shoulders. Nice. Go ahead. Lean back a little bit so that the pelvis is really neutral. Take the arms again out to the side. Bring your hands to your heart and then we'll twist. We're going to twist with a long spine. So keep the spine long. I'm going to twist over to the left and you can just hook your elbow there on that thigh, or you can rest your elbow on top of the thigh and turn and twist and open and breathe deeply. This is a beautiful place to stay. If you want to move a little bit further here, if you push forward and maybe you tuck your back toes and lift your back leg off the ground. So you'll be in a big twisted lunge there. Deep breathing. Totally up to you. Nice. Gently release. If that knee is lifted, release it. Bring your hands again to the inside of your foot. Inside of your foot, just a little bit of a lizard shape, getting a nice hip stretch. You can drop your right elbow, maybe the left elbow. Maybe no elbows go down. That's okay. Arms can be straight. Just a good stretch for your hip. Good. Straighten your arms if they were bent and float that front foot back. You'll be again on hands and knees and just start to flow. Inhaling. Exhaling. Deep breath in and deep breath out. Good. Go ahead and lift your right leg up and then we're going to step it forward. So you're coming into a lunge, but your hands are on the inside, right? Hands are on the inside of that front foot and you can push forward. You can push back. Use your breath to feel the flow of energy moving forward, moving back. Go ahead. You're going to put your right hand right on top of your thigh. Use your core energy. You bring your left hand right on top of the thigh. Again, here in the middle of the thigh, you're going to push down and then pull back. Push down and pull back so that that thigh bone is really centered in the hip socket itself. And here again, you can go forward and back a bit. Forward and back, float the arms out to the side, reaching. Take your hands back behind you. If you had an interlace last time, change up the interlace, the opposite index finger on top and squeeze your shoulder blades together, lift your chest, and then you can push forward. Beautiful. This pose is Anjalayasana. It's a really celebratory shape. Your heart is open, the breath is flowing. This is about energy in the body. Beautiful. Float the arms again out to the side and really reach. That also is just a lovely stretch. Bring your hands to your heart, turn and twist. So again, try not to just push and pull over towards that twist, but elongate through the spine, lengthen the spine, and then make the twist. You can hook that left elbow and turn and twist. And here now, your gaze can go up over your right shoulder. If you want to push forward and lift your back leg off the ground, you can do that. Breathing in and breathing out. You feel the core working here, right? You feel the core. Gently drop the knee back down onto the ground. Drop your hands to the inside of your front foot. And again, push forward, push back, push forward. You can drop your elbows. Oh, can I get one arm down? Maybe both arms. Maybe no arms are down. It's enough to be here, stretching into that hip. Deep breathing. Go ahead again, float that right knee back underneath your hips and a few more rounds here. Creative cat and cow. So you can swivel into your hips, do whatever feels good, whatever feels right for you. Nice full breath. Yeah, I love that. Let's go, right? Let's move to a downward facing dog. If that's part of your practice, you can lift those hips. You can have a little fun there. If you'd like to just transition without the dog, go ahead. We're going to meet in a forward bend. So just hanging forward. If you're in a dog, you can walk your feet forward, or you can walk your hands back. Surrender into the forward bend. Bent knees gives you some space in your hips. Use your breath. Inhaling and exhaling, and then gently, gently, mindfully roll yourself all the way up. Shrug your shoulders there. Feel that energy moving into your body. Let's take some rolls of the head and neck. And step your feet wide. I'm going to go pretty spacious. If you're on a yoga mat and you want to turn to the side, you're more than welcome to do that. Just stepping nice and wide here. Take your arms out to the side. Palms are facing up. Deep breath. We're going to just move a little bit. I'm going to take the left hand down to the ground and long spine twist to the right. Left hand down right underneath your nose. And then let's change sides. You come back up, arms right out in line with the shoulders. You're in this beautiful wing shape. The right hand comes down, the left arm goes up. Beautiful. Let's go again. Left hand down, long spine, right arm up. Exhale, right hand down, long spine, left arm up. One more time. Exhaling, left hand down, long spine, right arm up. Little flow here. Exhaling, left hand down, and just stay here. Right hand down, just stay here in the forward bend. Breathing in and breathing out. Now you can bend your knees a little bit, pull your hips back, right? You feel that openness in the lower back. Deep breathing, inhaling and exhaling. We're going to claw the hands, climb your hands back up onto your thighs. So you're here. We're going to turn the feet out, and then you can push and kind of sink down into a squat, right? Feel how that feels for you. Be mindful of your knees. Look at your knees as if you bend them, make sure they're tracking between your second and third toe. You can use your hands to help you do that by pushing out the thighs a bit. Be mindful here. You're lowering, and then you're dropping. Inhale, come up. We'll stay here. Legs are straight, toes are turned out. Cactus your arms out alongside you. Exhale, we're going to drop down. The elbows will touch, and then the hands touch. And then inhale, separate the arms as you straighten the legs. Breath. This is exhaling down. Inhaling, rising back up. Stand tall. The arms are way back. Beautiful. Exhale. Hands touch. Inhaling out and open you go. Beautiful. One more. Exhaling. And inhaling all the way up. Nice. The arms out to the side. A few more circles here. Circling. Nice deep breath. Circle in the opposite direction. Good. Turn your toes in, and then go ahead and heel toe your feet in. Heel toe your feet in. You're nice and tall here in a Tadasana. This is our mountain shape. Palms are facing forward. Deep breath. Bring your hands to your heart and just appreciate, right? The movement in your body, the energy, the flow, right? This mindfulness movement that we're doing. Really good for the body. Inhale, sweep the arms all the way up to the sky this time. Reach up. Deep breath. Exhale, flow forward. Long spine down into a forward bend. Inhale, come up halfway. Exhale, go back down. Let the breath lead you right back up. Up, up, up you go. Sweep the arms all the way to the sky. Palms meet. Exhale, hands to the heart. Let's do this twice more. These sun breaths. Inhale. So whatever you're needing, right? Belly, core work, exhale, support of your back as you lower. Good stretch to the back of the legs. Inhale, halfway up. It's actually on offer here. Release your head completely. Let that head go. Keep your chin down as you rise up. Slow, slow, slow. The last moment, the head can lift, the gaze lifts, your palms touch at the top. Exhale, your hands right here to your heart, and we close the pose. Let's go again. Mindful movement. Inhale. Exhale. Forward bend. Release, release, release. Coming up halfway. Nice long flat spine. Exhale back down. Inhale, rise back up. You feel the energy. Go slow. That's very nice, everyone. Palms meet at the top. Exhale, hands here to the heart. Nice soft gaze. Your breath is full. Ooh, feel that energy. Good. We're going to transition back down onto the ground, or you can go back into your seat if you were seated in a chair. And we'll just do a little bit more here in the hips. So I'm going to sit up just on a blanket now. Take my cushion off to the side and grab hold of your left leg and just swing it around a bit. Try the leg, not the foot. You don't want to grab the ankle there. And then go ahead and place ankle to knee. Your left leg can be, or your right leg can be extended. If this is okay for you, right? Maybe you try bending that bottom leg. That's hard to do in a chair, but you can just take ankle to knee. So this is called the fire log pose. I think it's Tadasana. The legs are stacking one on top of the other. Make sure your feet are flexed, nice and tall. Reach your arms forward and up. And then go ahead, you're going to bend your elbows. Your palms are lifted to the sky and then flow forward. So the forearms might drop on your shins. Your elbows might go in front of your shin there. And let yourself be here in the stretch, the release, deep breathing in. This can feel quite intense for your hips. Can you breathe? Can you relax into this? That is the practice, the deep let go, right? Moving into a place, a space of harmony, even in great sensation, right? Deep breathing in, deep breathing out. Really nice. Go ahead and slowly come back up. Shrug your shoulders. Notice if you gathered any tension there. You can extend that left leg forward. Go ahead, same thing, reach for the right leg, give it a little swing, swing it around in the hip socket. You can stack ankle to knee. You can stay here and do the forward bending, or you can go and try to stack. Now this side might feel very different. This is my my tighter side. So I'm a little bit more lifted in this place, sit nice and tall. Breathing in. This is already a really good stretch. So maybe that's it for you right now, right? Reach your arms up. Go ahead and bend your elbows, and then we hinge. So I'm not rounding the chest, I'm hinging out of the waist. The chest stays nice and open. The elbows again can reach and release onto your shin, or maybe your elbows go right in front of the shin bone. You're gonna kind of hook them in there and deep breathing. Let your head relax and deep breathing your arms down. Oh, full breath in and full breath out. So this is really a wonderful shape, a wonderful form to move towards or into. Okay? Good for the hips, good for the lower back. Breathing, we tend to gather tension in these places and then gently rise back up, shrug your shoulders. You can undo the crossing of your legs, give them a little shake out. And then go ahead and prepare, right? We've moved the physical body for this reason, actually, to be able to find a seat that is upright and comfortable. So I put my hips now on a pillow. I have a little bit of a cushion. So whatever your seat for meditation looks like. So it can be in a chair, you can be leaning against something, leaning against a wall. But work foundationally, right? You start here, the hips nice and even. You have this nice, strong core. The spine is upright. And let's focus on the positioning of the head for a moment. Bring your fingertips on the tops of your ears and give your ears a little tug. Give your ears a little tug. As you do that, the chin will very, very subtly drop, and you can feel a little bit more space perhaps at the back of the head and the neck. Now keep that position of the head and then lift your chest, lift your sternum up towards your chin. Gently release, try to relax that position. And then take the dominant hand, let it fall into the palm of the opposite hand and let your thumbs lightly touch. And deep breathing. Now remembering that chop of the chin is very subtle. So your chin is not completely folded over. Lift, lift, lift. You'll know. Right? You'll discover the place that the head actually feels very, very weightless, feels light and balanced. So play with that position. You can soften the tension in the back of the head and the neck. Let your shoulders melt down your back. And just coming here now. To this mindful moment. Excuse me. And the focus is on your breath, on the beautiful rhythm of your breath. Your awareness is just on the breath. The beautiful thing about this practice is all we have to do is kind of get out of the way, let the thoughts soften, and we return back to our very natural state of ease. Bring your attention, your focus to your breath. Feel that harmonious flow. Feel the breath coming in and moving right back out. Intentionally now start to deepen your breath so you fill up completely your belly and your ribs and your heart. Empty completely. As you do, let your chin just melt down to your chest. Go ahead now and bring your hands together, pressing your hands together in a prayer at your heart center. Keep your chin down and just be here for a moment, right? A mindful moment. You feel your energy. You celebrate your energy. Take a deep and clear breath in. As you exhale, send it out into the world. We do this practice for the benefit of all beings. Press your hands together and reach your arms all the way to the sky so you get really tall and spacious. As you exhale, keep pressing your hands. You're going to bring your hands right through the midline over the third eye, your nose, your mouth. Your hands land right here at your heart center. A deep and clear breath in as you exhale your chin to your chest. Namaste to you. Thank you so much for the privilege and honor of guiding you through this mindfulness moment practice. I wish you all wonderful, happy, healthy, safe holidays. We are in the season of celebration. If you have any questions or concerns, or would you like to reach out to me via email, you can certainly do that. It's evalena@yogasoleil.com. So thank you so much and enjoy the rest of your day. Namaste.